Welcome back to CAPCUT video editing tutorial. In this video we will talk about music, text and effects. Adding music and different sounds to your project really up-levels it, so let's learn how to do it. In the tab audio on the window here, we can see that we not only can add music but also sound effects, extract audio from your videos and other stuff. However, it's important to check copyright laws on the music because on some of these you can't use in videos. If you're not sure about the copyright, you can sort it out by clicking here and select commercial. So any songs that are good for commercial use are going to be listed here and you can choose from these. And when you export, you can also run a copyright check by clicking here. And when you select the music that you want to use, you can drag and drop it on the timeline and it's gonna appear under the videos that you have. And if you want to edit things in the audio like volume or fade it or speed it up, then you can go here on the right and adjust it in this window on the right. Adjusting the volume is very helpful if you're speaking in the video so that your voice is still hearable even after adding the music. And you can also split the music by pressing B. For example, in this clip we want the music to be a little quieter, and by pressing on B, as in blade, we can crop the audio and adjust the sound in this clip here. So I put it low and let's see. But if we play it back, it's going to be very intense and loud. In this case, we can use the fade in and fade out effects. They are also in the same tab, and we can do the fade in for 3 seconds so that the transition goes smoother, like this. Now we can explore further functions with music, like speeding it up or changing the voice. First we have voice changer here, and as you can see, most of the functions are for pro members, but we can still do it like if we can download electronic and set it on all the music clips that we can also play with it and see, for example, Big House, and see how it sounds with the transition and everything. There is also voice characters like Queen or Elf or a chipmunk, and speech to song. However, it is not possible to apply neither of this to a song that is exported from CapCut and TikTok, so you would probably have to use a audio that comes from the video. So import and extract audio. So import the audios that you have saved on your computer. But keep in mind that if you're going to use it for commercial purposes, then you should check with copyright laws. And the final thing is speed. So we can speed up like twice as faster and see how it sounds. And we can as well change the audio pitch so that it's more higher toned. Yeah, but for now I will just leave it how it was. And now the text. So to add the text, we go on the text tab here on the left and click on plus, and the default text is going to appear on the center of your video. And all we need to do is double click on the window and write something like this. And to be able to do any edits to it, we should select the whole text, so Ctrl A, and we can play with the font size, with the font itself, and add some patterns like bold, underlined, italic, add the color and preset styles. I feel like this one is the easiest to read. Then we can scale it, rotate, even play with opacity and other functions like this. Put the background and choose any color for it. Put the glow effect and also choose the color. Put the shadow and curves. To drag it into the timeline, it's also easy. Well, first of all, when you select the clip, it automatically appears on the timeline, but you can as well make it longer or shorter. And you can see that we have a lot of layers now. We can as well add stickers, a subscribe sticker here, and it's also gonna be in the new layer. There are also effects that go into a specific clip that you select, or a clip that prolongated on the timeline. So if I put it like this, then the clips which under the effect on the timeline will play. Then we have transitions, and transitions do basically a transition between two clips. For example, if we do a mixed transition and put it here, then we can see that basically two clips are being blended together. Same with pull in. We can also check how it works, and you can also filter them here, like there are filters like blur, pro, overlay. Pro ones are obviously those ones where you need to pay for them, but there are still a lot of that are for free. Then there are filters. You can choose the black and white one and put it on top of these clips. And also adjustment. We can do our own adjustment by also pressing on plus, do the things that we have done in the previous video. So it basically does the same thing, except it not only applies to the selected clip, but to the fragment that is located under the adjustment up here on the timeline. Basically, we explored the whole window here on the left, and we learned about audio, text, and some effects. They're available in CAPCUT. And now let's see how it works in the phone version. Now let's see how these things work in the phone version. We go to the same project that we've been editing, and we can see immediately after the edit icon here, we can see the audio one. And we can also import sounds, brand music, copyright, sound effects, extract from video, text to audio, and record ourselves. For now, let's add the sounds that are in TikTok and do the commercial ones. And the copyright button is here, so we can as well check the copyright laws of the audio. And we can also do the same effects that we did in the desktop, so like split, make the volume a bit lower. Here is also a harsh beginning, so we can do a fade in effect and a fade out. So this is how it sounds. We can also do the audio effects, like also voice filters, for example. Then we have voice characters and speech to song, basically the stuff that we had on the desktop. We can as well choose the speed, but let's leave it. And there also, you can add beats on the phone. And these beats are basically made to make your editing easier. Like if you add a beat here, then it shows you where exactly to trim your clip, to cut it. So it's basically like a little hint for those who make edits, like for TikTok or Instagram. It's a very nice tool, and that is why it's available on the phone version. Then we have the text tab, where we can add text and add fonts, for example this one, prolongate it or shorten it. Then we can add style, like the one that we did on the desktop, text to speech, auto split, and basically all of the functions about text. And there is also this thing, lasting text. It means that the text will be lasting for the whole video, which is comfortable if you are gonna make a long video and you need some watermark, then this might be useful. Now let's see some effects. First of all, we have overlay that we don't have on the computer. It's basically that you can put different videos on the same clip, but locate them in different places. You can add this photo and locate it, for example, at the top, another one, and put it at the bottom, and set them at the same time so that they're playing simultaneously with the background video. So it looks like this. The other effects are video effects, same as on the desktop. For example, a fade-in effect. also some body effects, but it's used only when their body is on the video. Next is filters. Let's add this one. It adds this kind of shimmerish metal filter on the highlighted parts of the clip. And there are also stickers. And of course, you can also adjust the length. You can set where you want them to be. And we can also add a background. So if the color is yellow and we want to scale our clip, then the background is going to be that color, or make the background blurred as the video that is on top. So this was the tutorial on how to add music, text, and some special effects to your project. I hope you found it useful, and see you in the next videos.